Hello, everybody. I am out with Mr. Ace. Oh my goodness, I am so impressed. Wow. This is my first time working with him on the walk. And remember, this is an 8-year-old dog who was described as extremely stubborn, a major flight risk, and a dog that took almost a year when his owners first rescued him to start feeling comfortable in their own home. And even now, after all these years, he still has to be sedated for nail trims before training, of course, and had so much anxiety with loud noises and storms, drooling, just real bad anxiety with all that. And so this training literally is the best thing for him. Structure, rules, guidance, direction, leadership he can depend on. It works. All right, I'm gonna tap my tone there, see how he closes the gap. Good boy, good job. I've got him in an off-leash heel. We do have a long line on. I don't feel like we need it, but his owners requested that it stay on, and I totally get it. You know, when a dog runs away like that, they found him a mile away on the other side of a highway. There's some PTSD. They don't want to lose him again, and I get that. But for me, he feels really good. I don't get any runaway vibes. So look, he's starting to creep ahead and heel. Oh, he fixed himself. But I was going to show you what I do when he creeps ahead. I'm real low. Okay, I'm at like a 4, 5. When you look down and he's in heel, his head needs to be to the left and slightly behind. There's like this imaginary circle right here that his head should stay in. And he'll hold himself there if he knows he's being held accountable. So that means if he starts to lag too far behind, we tap the tone. And if he starts to go too far ahead, we tap the stem. There's 2 different buttons. Tone, stem. But wow, I'm really impressed so far with what I'm seeing. He feels great. So now we've got just under 2 weeks left with him. We still have nail work to do, and we're going to take this all off property. Good boy. Let's see what happens when I stop. Oh, good boy. He stops with me. I love that. That means he's aware. Good boy. So if I would have stopped and he would have kept going, that would have given me a justification to click a couple times and just teach him, hey, got to pay attention to where I'm going. All right, let's practice the stay. Stay. All this stuff was completely impossible at the start of training. What a good boy. No. Good. So again, remember how brand new it is to him, and then think about his age. He's 8 years old, and he's just now learning basic concepts like stay and come. So he's going to make mistakes. However, it's not the mistakes that I care about so much. What I care about is how he responds to the correction. I don't care if you're trying. I mean, if you're trying, that's all I care about. I want to see how you remedy the mistake. Are you going to ignore my correction? Or are you going to say, oh, I'm so sorry? And that's what he did. He said, oh, that's right. I forgot. Honest mistake. So now we've got him in this wonderful down stay. The down is another thing his owners could not achieve. He would, of course, lay down on his own, but they could never get him to lay down when they asked. And that's after having him for 6 years. So now we've got this lovely downstay. It's portable. It can be used anywhere. We're building up that reliability. Let's try the recall. Now this recall is clutch. It's so important. We actually just had a client whose gate was left open by a contractor. The dog slipped out. She panicked. She didn't see the dog in the yard. She grabbed the remote, started tapping the tone, and here comes the dog running. So the tone is everything. The tone, it works up to a half a mile away, and your dog is trained that means recall. All right. So I'm going to give him the verbal, and I'm going to pair it with the beep. All right. Good boy. Nope. Down. Good. See how we can remedy that stuff? No. Down. Good. Good boy. It's a common mistake that once they receive a pet or once they receive any sort of affection or even a food reward, that the command is over. So we're training him that even if you get pet, even if you say, if I boy, all that stuff, nothing releases you from the command unless it's another command or a release. All right? Good boy. So notice I'm able to say good boy, walk away, and he's holding his downstay. All right? Now I'm going to recall him. Come. Good boy. Good boy. He goes past me. I recall him again, working on that position. I love that he's coming to a stay. Good. Now notice when he went past me, I turned the opposite way and recalled him again. All right, we'll try that again. Try to solidify that recall position. Good. I'm so happy with how he's doing overall though. Remember, he still has almost 2 weeks left. So this was sort of like, let me take him out and see where he's at. And then it kind of gives me an idea of what we need to work on before we take him off property. All right, let's try that recall again. Ace, come. Good boy. Second time, perfect. All right, and that's no coincidence. It's because the first time we cleaned it up. Good boy. Now let me show you how we get him back into the heel. I'm gonna say heel, tap my tone a couple times and start walking. Heel, tap the tone a couple times, start walking, and he falls right in line. That's what we've trained him to do. He's going far forward. I'm gonna click the stem. He fixes himself. All right, I think he's earned it. Stay. We're gonna release him this time. Puts himself into that down, which we've taught him as the coping skill. Good. Break. Nice work, buddy. Good job.